But welcome to all of you. Thank you very much for coming along. This is the first evening, it's the first time we've done this, because what we were thinking is that the English system of post-16 education is just so different and so complicated. It would be very helpful for people who come from elsewhere to actually have an idea about what happens in the next stage. We invited Kendra here, who's going to translate into Nepali at appropriate times. Yep.
Yes.
And this is Mrs. Murdoch. I'm Mrs. Williams, I should have said. I knew who I was, but I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Mrs. Williams, and I look after community partnerships. Mrs. Murdoch looks after the library, but she also looks after the careers and what happens to the students. She makes sure that everybody applies somewhere so that nobody is left out. Everybody has a college place by the end of this year. Yep. And so Mrs. Murdoch's going to explain to you procedures, and then we're going to have time for questions, and Kendra will translate when he thinks it's necessary.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I'm a librarian and careers coordinator. I think coordinator is the key term. I form a link between our careers advisor, Chris Jones, who is in here every week, and students can make an appointment to see him. And I also link very closely with a lot of the colleges, and certainly the main four I'm going to talk to you about tonight. So what I'm really trying to say is, if you have any concerns throughout this year about college applications that your children have made, or you as students, if you've got concerns about those college applications, come and speak to me. Chris Jones and I keep a tracking record of where you've applied to. We know when a reference request has come in, we know when it's been completed, and we know when it's gone back to the college. So if at any point during the year, once you've started to apply to colleges, you think, I'm a little bit unsure, I haven't had an email reply, it's all gone very quiet, just come or phone through to the main switchboard, ask to speak to me, or use my email address on the website to ask me to follow something up for you, because this is really important, okay? Being here, we're very lucky. We have got obviously the sixth form college just down the road here, which offers a variety, huge range of A-levels. And I would say to you, you must go to all of these open evenings, and you must speak to the colleges, because they're the experts. They know about the courses that they can offer and how those will blend best for you and your learning. We've got Farnborough College of Technology as well. We've got Basingstoke College of Technology, which is not as far away as it seems, and it can be quite a good move to just go that little bit further, get some independence. And the other route is apprenticeships, which, you know, more and more apprenticeships are available now from 16 years old too. There are a range of different qualifications available to you. There are the traditional A-levels, which are like the GCSEs you're doing now. If you get A to C grades in your GCSEs, that's a level 2 qualification, and it means you can move on and do A-levels. And you can study A-levels at the sixth form college, obviously. The Farnborough College of Technology offers them. Basingstoke is beginning to offer A-levels as well. So those are colleges you can apply to. And you will choose 3, sometimes 4 A-level subjects to study over the next 2 years. Okay? When you make those applications, you can choose the A-levels, but you're not committed to them. You have right up until the day that you enrol to change your mind, because this is such a busy year, and you've got so much to think about with the college applications, your revision, your mock exams, and we're saying to you to apply to college that sometimes you need to get the other side of the exams to really think, which route do I want to take? What's best for me? Okay? So don't panic. We do say that you should apply to 2 colleges. And it's really important that you do this, because the sixth form college particularly, every year 3,000 students apply for 1,500 places. Okay? So you need a backup for that. And sometimes sixth form, brilliant college, might not be the right way for you to study and learn. So again, have that other choice in place so that come June, July next year, you can stop and think which is the best route for me. So that's A-levels. You can also study something called a BTEC Extended Diploma or a National Diploma. And this is where you might have an absolute passion and you know absolutely what you want to do. It could be that you want to go into nursing, and you could do a health and social care national diploma. That's across 2 years, and the qualification you get at the end is equivalent to 3 A-levels. It's the same level of qualification, and it will get you into university. And colleges like Farnborough College of Technology have links to universities for nursing. I just use that as an example. But it can be that you just need something that has the theory, has the academic demand, but also has a practical and vocational element because you really know what you want to do. Okay? So that's national diplomas. A-levels can be very good if you're not sure what you want to do. And Chris Jones, the careers advisor, your teachers here as well, they'll know where your strengths are. And a lot of people can help you think about the best route for you if you're not sure what you want to do.
Is that a point where Takendra might just want to take any questions, or is there something?
I think not necessarily, because I think at this stage I think she's directing it at students, and I think that's not what they're trying to go forward with. So at the end I can then explain that slowly to the parents. Most of this is for the students anyway, but I'll explain that in the part of the
Thank you. So to recap, you have got diplomas and you have got A-levels, but there is another route open to you as well. This is the apprenticeship route. So you can leave school at the end of next year and you can follow an apprenticeship. And this is where you'll be working with a company, and there are a huge range of apprenticeships available to you now. We all tend to think of motor vehicle apprenticeships, but there are business apprenticeships as well. So then you would also spend 1 day a week in a local college or a training provider so that you're getting a national vocational qualification at the end of that apprenticeship. Okay? Again, we say to you, if you're really keen on an apprenticeship, that's great, but you need to apply for a full-time college place as well as backup, because you may change your mind. You may think, actually, an apprenticeship isn't for me. I'd rather go to college for a while first and study in the way that I've been used to studying. If you do want to follow an apprenticeship, just let us know. It's really important that Chris Jones knows, because we can both support you in that application process, and we do have people coming in throughout the school year to help you with that application process as well. Tomorrow evening, apprenticeship providers will be here, Basingstoke College will be here, Farnborough College, Guildford College and Sixth Form College. They're all here for you to go and have a chat with and find out more about what they can offer. When it comes to applying to colleges, most of the colleges now want you to apply online. Recently, Farnborough College allowed paper, but I really think most of it is going online now. And again, help is available for you. Start to fill in your application forms. All applications, and I'll leave the sixth form for a minute, but all other colleges want the applications by the end of the autumn term. So by December the 19th, you need to have made your applications to 2 colleges. Before you hit the send button, ask someone to proofread your application and make sure it's grammatically correct, it makes sense, you've actually put your email address down properly, because that really matters. You need to give an email address that you can be contacted on even when you leave Farnborough. So you've got to be clear about the information that you are giving them. The sixth form college is different. Its open days will be on the 23rd and 24th of October. They really, all colleges want you to go to their open days, but sixth form particularly asks the question, have you been to the open day? Did you look around? What did you find interesting? As soon as the open days are finished, the online application process opens, and it is open this year from the Friday, which is the 24th of October, through till Sunday the 9th of November. You can send an application any time within that fortnight. It's not a first come, first served. You don't need to rush to do the application. You need to make sure it's done to the best of your ability. And as soon as that online application process closes at midnight on the 9th of November, no more applications will be accepted. that's it.
So I think it really would be worth translating that bit because it isn't just important for students, it really is important for parents to do that as well.
सर्वप्रथम यहाँसम्म उहाँले भन्यो होइन तपाईँहरूलाई तपाईँले इङ्ग्लिस पनि बुझ्नुभयो होला र मैले तपाईँलाई सिकाउन आएको छु होइन यिनीहरूले कम्युनिटीको आधारमा मलाई निम्ताएर आइदिनु भएको थियो तपाईँहरूले अरू ठाउँमा चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसै बुझेन भन्नु मलाई जस्तो होइन मुख्य कुरो पहिला कुरो चाहिँ के भन्न चाहन्छु भने बधाई नै दिन चाहन्छु नानीहरूलाई यहाँ उहाँहरूको भनाइअनुसार नानीहरूले एकदमै राम्रो गरिरहेको छ यहाँ मात्रै होइन अरू स्कुलमा म जान्छु त्यहाँ पनि हाम्रो नानीहरूले एकदमै राम्रो गरिरहेको छ पहिला जुन चाहिँ अलिकति गडबड स्टेज चिप भयो र हाम्रो नानीहरूको हामी गर्व मान्नुपर्छ होइन उहाँले जति एक्सप्लेन गरेर तपाईँहरूले कति बुझ्नुभयो भएन तर मुख्य कुरो यो सबै नानीहरूकै भरमा छ नेपाल भन्दा धेरै चोइस छ तर नेपाल भन्दा चाहिँ हो कि डक्टरहरू लयरहरू भन्नेमै जान्छु यहाँ चाहिँ स्कोप ज्यादा छ विभिन्न कलेजहरू छ र मुख्य गरेर भोलि चाहिँ ओपन डे छ र कलेजहरू आउँछ तपाईँहरू भोलि आउनु एकदमै जरुरी छ त्यहाँ त्यो नानीहरूको भेकेन्सीको लागि नै हो होइन र विभिन्न पाइला लिन सक्छ भन्ने कुरोहरू यहाँको लोकल कलेजहरूको जस्तो फार्मर टेक्नोलोजी कलेज र 6 फर्म कलेज त एकदमै मसरुम छ तपाईँहरूलाई थाहा छ त्यो दुईवटा कलेज मात्रै नभएर बेसिक स्टोक पनि छ सकभर चाहिँ नानीहरूले दुईवटा सकभर होइन गर्नै पर्ने चाहिँ दुईवटा कलेजमा चाहिँ उहाँहरूले अप्लाई गर्नै पर्छ इन केस फल ब्याकको लागि चाहिँ दुईवटा कलेज हुनु पऱ्यो र यसले अघि अलिकति सायद भनेन होला नेचुरली यसमा ग्रेडिङले पनि धेरै फरक त पर्छ र नानीहरूले त कोसिस त गर्छ नै पर्ने आशा छ सबैलाई नै त्यो एकाडेमिक लाइन हुन्छ नि कति मात्रै नभएर एप्रेन्टिससिपको कुरा गरेँ जसले कसैले अब स्पेसलिस्ट स्किलमा एप्रेन्टिससिपको पनि एउटा बाटो छ भोकेसनल गऱ्यो भने शिक्षक यता फार्मर टेक्निकल कलेज पनि छ भन्नाले विभिन्न चोइसहरू चाहिँ धेरै नै छ कि तपाईँहरूलाई बुझ्नुपर्ने एप्लिकेसन जति पनि गऱ्यो भने प्रायः अहिले अनलाइन नै गर्छ नानीहरू त्यो त थाहा भएकै कुरो हो तर तपाईँहरू पेरेन्ट्सहरूले याद गर्नु पऱ्यो चाहिँ अब तैँले अप्लाई गरेर त्यस कहाँसम्म पुग्यो भनेर तपाईँहरूले सोध्नु सक्नुहुन्छ नानीहरूको जब आएर भने चाहिँ उहाँलाई समस्या पनि हुन्छ उहाँले चाहिँ गाइड गरिदियो तर उहाँ नानीहरूलाई चाहिँ क्यारियर कन्सल्टेन्ट पनि छ नि त क्यारियर कन्सल्टेन्टले चाहिँ के राम्रो गर्छ भने तपाईँले नानीहरूको अब क्षमता के छ केमा तागत छ त्यो अनुसार उहाँहरूले सुझाउ दिन्छ कि अब म डक्टरै हुन्छु मात्रै भनेर त भएन आफ्नोमा पनि हुनु पऱ्यो नि होइन र फेरि प्यासन पनि हुनुपर्छ म चाहिँ एउटा आफू पनि प्यारेन्ट भएको नाताले भन्छु कि नानीहरूले रुचेको सब्जेक्टमा पनि तपाईँहरूले उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ इन्करेज गर्यो भने यहाँ त एकदमै स्कोप ज्यादा छ लास्टमा गएर एउटा राम्रो सिटिजन हुने र आम्दानी गर्ने आफ्नो खुट्टामा उठ्ने त हो त्यसले गर्दा चाहिँ डक्टरै भएर मात्रै होइन धेरै विभिन्न फिल्डहरू छ नानीहरूले आफै चुज गरेको राम्रो तपाईँहरूले त्यसपछि इन्करेज गर्नुपर्छ तर मुख्य कुरो उहाँले अघि भन्नु लगाएको चाहिँ अप्लाई गर्ने तपाईँहरूले बुझ्नु पऱ्यो अनलाइनमा चेसअप गर्ने 6 फर्म कलेजको ओपन डेमा तपाईँहरू एकदमै जरुरी छ त्यहाँ जानु किन अलिकति आफ्नो इन्ट्रेस्ट पनि देखाउनु पऱ्यो नि हाम्रो अलिकति कमजोरी के छ भने म अरू स्कुलमा पनि काम गर्छु पेरेन्ट्सहरूको कमिटमेन्टै हुँदैन कि तपाईँहरूलाई त्यो हात देखेर मलाई खुसी पनि लाग्यो कति जग्गा नानीहरू मात्रै आइदिन्छ नानीहरूलाई त के भन्नु अर्थै छैन उहाँले भनेको सबै बुझिहाल्यो नि र तपाईँहरू पनि आइदियो भने नानीहरूलाई पनि हौसला हुन्छ र उहाँहरूलाई पनि के हुन्छ भने पेरेन्ट्सहरू इन्भल्भ हुनुपर्छ भन्ने एकदमै जरुरी छ कि तपाईँहरूले अहिलेसम्म बुझ्नु पनि भयो होइन र तपाईँले अहिले फेरि केही सोध्नु अप्ठ्यारो लाग्यो भने अहिले उहाँले भनिसकेर फेरि तपाईँले मलाई सोधे पनि हुन्छ उहाँलाई डाइरेक्टली सोधे पनि फेरि हामी बात गर्नु सक्छौँ नि है यत्रो गेम लिने छोरीहरू हुँदाखेरि मैले फेरि भनिजाने भन्ने कुरो नि तर मुख्य कुरो तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ यो ओपन डेहरूतिर चाहिँ एकदमै तपाईँले चाहिदिनुहोस् नानीहरूलाई पठाउनुहोस् एप्लिकेसन कहाँसम्म जानेछ भने चेसअप गर्नु पऱ्यो भने नानीहरूले कुरा लुकायो भने एक समाधि पनि हुन्छ किन उहाँले आखिरीसम्म गाइड गरेर लान्छ कि है त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ तपाईँले याद गर्नुपर्ने हो अनि अब अर्को कुरो चाहिँ नानीहरूको जे चोइस छ त्यसमा तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ उहाँहरूलाई सहयोग दिनुहोस् कि अलिक पछि फेरि गफ गरौँ